Imagine a time of chaos, a time of ambition, a time of heroes, a period where the land was drenched in the blood of countless battles and the air was thick with the cries of warriors. It was a time when the fate of nations hung in the balance and every decision could mean the difference between victory and defeat. This was the Three Kingdoms period in ancient China, a time etched in history for its epic battles and cunning strategies. It was a time when generals and soldiers alike became legends, their names echoing through the annals of history. The land was divided, and each kingdom sought to claim supremacy over the others. The once mighty Han dynasty was crumbling, its power waning like a setting sun. The emperor's grip on the throne weakened, and the central authority that once held the empire together began to fracture. The people, once united under a single banner, now found themselves caught in the crossfire of warring factions. Warlords rose, each vying for control, each dreaming of uniting the fractured land under their banner. These ambitious leaders saw an opportunity in the chaos, a chance to carve out their own empires. They gathered armies, forged alliances, and prepared for the inevitable clashes that would determine the future of China. From this maelstrom of conflict emerged three kingdoms, Wei, Shu, and Wu. Each kingdom had its own strengths, its own heroes, and its own vision for the future. The leaders of these kingdoms were determined to bring order to the chaos, but their paths to power were fraught with danger and uncertainty. The stage was set for a clash of titans. Armies marched, strategies were devised, and the land trembled under the weight of impending conflict. The battles that followed would be remembered for their ferocity and their impact on the course of history. Alliances were forged and broken. Trust was a rare commodity and betrayal was always lurking in the shadows. Leaders had to navigate a complex web of loyalties and enmities, knowing that a single misstep could lead to their downfall. Intrigue and treachery were as commonplace as the clash of swords on the battlefield. Spies and informants played crucial roles, and secrets were traded like currency. The struggle for power was not only fought with weapons, but also with wits and cunning. And at the heart of it all stood Zhuge Liang, a master strategist whose ingenious tactics would become legendary. His brilliance in warfare and diplomacy would shape the destiny of the Shu kingdom. Zhuge Liang's legacy would endure, a testament to his wisdom and unparalleled skill in the art of strategy. Before the epic clash at Red Cliffs, another battle echoed through the annals of history, the Battle of Guandu. This confrontation, though less famous, was equally significant in shaping the destiny of ancient China. This pivotal conflict, fought in 200 CE, pitted Cao Cao, a brilliant and ambitious warlord, against his arch-rival Yuan Shao, a powerful and influential leader. Yuan Shao, with his vast army and abundant resources, seemed poised for victory. His forces were well-equipped and outnumbered Cao Cao's troops significantly. He controlled the north and held a significant numerical advantage, making him a formidable opponent. His dominance in the region was unquestionable. Cao Cao, however, was not one to be underestimated. Known for his strategic brilliance and adaptability, he was always a step ahead of his enemies. Despite being outnumbered, Cao Cao's cunning strategies shone through. He meticulously planned his moves, always looking for an opportunity to outmaneuver his adversary. He exploited Yuan Shao's overconfidence and launched a daring raid on Yuan's supply depot. This bold move was a masterstroke, catching Yuan Shao off guard. This decisive blow crippled Yuan Shao's forces, leading to a resounding victory for Cao Cao. The impact of this raid was profound, demoralizing Yuan Shao's troops and disrupting their supply lines. The Battle of Guandu proved to be a turning point, solidifying Cao Cao's dominance in the north and setting the stage for his future conquests. This victory not only expanded his territory, but also cemented his reputation as one of the most formidable leaders of his time. Cao Cao was a man of contradictions, a ruthless general yet a renowned poet, a cunning politician yet a patron of the arts. He understood the art of war like few others, employing innovative tactics and adapting to changing circumstances. He valued talent above all else, promoting officers based on merit rather than lineage. This approach earned him the loyalty of his troops and attracted skilled individuals to his cause. Cao Cao's ambition knew no bounds. He dreamed of reunifying China, bringing an end to the chaos that had engulfed the land. His victories, however, came at a cost. he was often portrayed as a cruel and merciless figure, willing to sacrifice anything to achieve his goals. Cao Cao's growing power did not go unnoticed. The rulers of the southern kingdoms, Liu Bei of Shu and Sun Quan of Wu, recognized the threat he posed. They knew that if Cao Cao were to unite the north, their own kingdoms would be in peril. Thus, an unlikely alliance was formed. Liu Bei, known for his benevolence and righteousness, and Sun Quan, a shrewd and pragmatic leader, set aside their differences and joined forces to oppose Cao Cao. The stage was set for a confrontation of epic proportions, the Battle of Red Cliffs. Section 5, the Battle of Red Cliffs, a clash of titans. The year was 208 CE. Cao Cao, fresh from his victories in the north, led a massive army south, intent on crushing the fledgling alliance of Liu Bei and Sun Quan. His forces, said to number in the hundreds of thousands, gathered at Red Cliffs, a strategic location on the Yangtze River. The combined forces of Liu Bei and Sun Quan, though significantly outnumbered, were determined to resist. They knew that the fate of the South, perhaps even the entire empire, rested on their shoulders. The Battle of Red Cliffs was not merely a clash of armies, it was a clash of ideologies, a battle for the soul of China. Section 6, the fire attack, turning the tide. Cao Cao, confident in his numerical superiority, made a critical error. He chained his ships together, believing this would create a more stable platform for his troops. This decision, however, would prove to be a fatal miscalculation. However, this tactic played directly into the hands of his enemies. The enemy commanders, observing Cao Cao's fleet, quickly realized the vulnerability of the chained ships. Zhou Yu, Sun Quan's brilliant strategist, saw an opportunity. He understood that the chained ships, while stable, were also immobile and susceptible to a concentrated attack. He devised a daring plan, a fire attack. Zhou Yu's mind raced with possibilities, and he knew that a well-executed fire attack could turn the tide of the battle in their favor. Using a ruse, Zhou Yu tricked Cao Cao into believing a portion of his fleet was defecting. The deception was meticulously planned, with ships loaded with flammable materials and sailors ready to set them ablaze at the right moment. As the seemingly defecting ships approached Cao Cao's fleet, they were laden with flammable materials and set ablaze. The sight of the burning ships caused confusion and panic among Cao Cao's ranks. The wind shifted, pushing the inferno towards Cao Cao's chained ships. The result was catastrophic. The flames spread quickly, fueled by the wind and the flammable materials on board. The fire spread rapidly, engulfing Cao Cao's fleet in a raging inferno. Soldiers desperately tried to escape the burning ships, but the chains that once provided stability now trapped them in a deadly embrace. The Southern Alliance had achieved a decisive victory. The ruins of Cao Cao's fleet stood as a testament to Zhou Yu's brilliant strategy and the courage of the Southern forces. The victory not only turned the tide of the battle, but also marked a significant turning point in the war. Section 7, Aftermath of Red Cliffs, a divided empire. The Battle of Red Cliffs was a turning point in the Three Kingdoms period. Cao Cao's dreams of swift reunification lay in ashes. He was forced to retreat north, his aura of invincibility shattered. The victory at Red Cliffs cemented the division of China into three kingdoms: Wei in the north under Cao Cao, Shu in the southwest under Liu Bei, and Wu in the southeast under Sun Quan. The dream of a united China would have to wait. Section 8. Cao Cao's northern campaigns consolidating power. Despite his defeat at Red Cliffs, Cao Cao was far from finished. He regrouped his forces and spent the following years consolidating his power in the north. He launched a series of successful campaigns, subduing rivals and expanding his territory. Cao Cao's rule, though often harsh, brought a much-needed stability to the north. He implemented administrative reforms, promoted agriculture, and fostered trade. Though he had failed to unite all of China, he laid the foundation for the eventual reunification under his successors. Section 9. Legacy of the Three Kingdoms, an enduring epic. The Three Kingdoms period, though marked by conflict and division, left an indelible mark on Chinese history and culture, shaping its future. The tales of heroism, strategy, and betrayal have captivated generations, inspiring countless stories. The stories of Liu Bei's unwavering loyalty, Guan Yu's unmatched valor, and Zhuge Liang's strategic brilliance have become legendary, influencing many. Passed down through generations in the form of literature, opera, and folklore, these tales continue to resonate. Section 10, Conclusion of Cao Cao's Impact on China. Cao Cao, the central figure in this tumultuous era, remains a controversial figure. A ruthless conqueror, yet a brilliant administrator, a cunning strategist, yet a patron of the arts. His legacy is complex and multifaceted. He may have fallen short of his ultimate goal of unifying China in his lifetime, but his impact on Chinese history is undeniable. He laid the groundwork for the reunification that would occur under his successors, and his story continues to fascinate and inspire to this day. The Three Kingdoms period, with Cao Cao at its heart, stands as a testament to the enduring power of ambition, strategy, and the human spirit.